We are Trent Allie, and the past few years have been filled with unpredictability and adventure. What started as a simple van build to take us mountain biking turned into a second van build to live in full-time. After traveling the world in our beloved van, from the cenotes of Mexico to the rugged mountains of Patagonia, our travels were cut short by the coronavirus pandemic.
There it is. For the last time, you guys will probably see it for quite some time. It's not because it's just our home that we're leaving behind. It's because we made it, and it's like very special to us. And it's just kind of sad.
We rolled with the punches, made some incredible memories, and picked up a hitchhiker during our time back home. But life on the road is something truly special. It really can't be described. It's something you have to experience for yourself.
What is up, guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be starting our video in the evening. Normally we start in the morning, but I really just wanted to let you guys know about this new probiotic that I've been taking. Actually, it's a prebiotic and probiotic, and they combine them and they call it a synbiotic. And it's by Ste, and Ste is the sponsor of today's video.
Ste is a new standard in probiotics. It's a synbiotic, a pre and probiotic combination designed to improve gastrointestinal function and whole body health.
Something that I learned when I was doing some research with Ste is that probiotics are a dietary supplement, which means they're not really heavily regulated by the FDA, which means there's a lot of imposters out there. These guys are the real deal. They have this really unique system that they've developed where they actually do a capsule inside of a capsule so that the probiotics and the prebiotics can make it past your digestive gases that are in your stomach. Now, most people think that when you take a probiotic, it just goes into your stomach and makes you healthy. But in reality, a good prebiotic and probiotic is absorbed a lot later on in your digestive tract, let's just put it that way. This stuff is so diverse that it helps promote clear skin, good digestion, and heart health. And I've been feeling very good in my digestive system, let's just put it that way, ever since I started taking these. So if you guys are interested in checking out Ste, click the link in our description and you guys can actually get 15% off your first month's supply plus free shipping if you use code Trent and Allie. I wanted to say thanks again to Ste for sponsoring today's video. Now I'm gonna take my prebiotic and probiotic. We're gonna hit the sack. We'll see you guys in the morning. What's up, guys, and good morning. It's a beautiful day outside. If you guys couldn't see, that sunrise was 10 times more magnificent about 20 seconds ago, but I couldn't get the camera in time, so you guys still got to see a really, really pretty sight. We are basically having the little bit of a vacation that we took over the holiday season come to an end, and today we are getting back to work, working on the house. Brandon's on his way up. He's gonna be here soon. We're just gonna be knocking it out today. Let's get started. Dang it. Well, I just realized that last night before I went to bed, I forgot to prepare the coffee maker and get everything ready for my morning coffee. I think I mentioned it in a previous video that we're waiting for an espresso machine to be delivered. So I used to have the old espresso machine in the van and it was awesome and it was great. It was like a portable, low-end espresso machine. And I got a real espresso machine. It's like the one thing that I wanted once we had like a stationary house was like a real espresso machine. And I think it's supposed to be delivered today. Now I can start my day. So basically, since Leo has been born and Allie and I have been navigating taking care of a baby, we've been trying to figure out all the hacks and trying to figure out all the easy ways to keep him entertained. And we have some neighbors next door and they let us borrow what I think is one of the coolest inventions ever. It's called a Mamaroo. And if you can see when I sit still, See how it's like bouncing up and down? You can turn up the speed and you can play like sounds and white noise. And it's just nice because I don't know if all babies are this way, but Leo is this way. If you set him down and he's not moving at all, he cries because he like wants to be moving. And so this thing is a hack to do that so that Allie and I can like have coffee and get ready for the day while Leo just does his little kangaroo bounce. So thanks to our neighbors. I love this thing.
I love coffee. Big things that we've been really needing to get a big start on for the house is the pantry. As you guys know, Trent is obsessed with cookies. Our pantry has not been fully finished and it's causing a lot of problems. The biggest of which is that it's just become a storage center. Look at this.
It's just become like a kid's closet. It's like, oh, what do we do with this? I don't know, put it in the closet.
But we need to clean this all out because I think today we're going to maybe get started and possibly even finish the actual pantry.
There's gonna be a big open space on the bottom for large storage items, and then, you know, like cereal and cookies and donuts and cake and all the other types of things that go in a pantry. My pantry, anyway. So the way that I'm seeing it is, but I think we'll just get like some little 1x2s and just build like little cleats on the sides and on the front, and then the shelf will like set in there. And then there's just gonna be like a 2x2 square post that goes right in the middle that attaches to the bottom of the first shelf, and then one that goes from that one to the next shelf, and then that one to the next shelf. And that will be like a middle support, and then the perimeters will all be supported by the cleats that are on the walls.
It's Jenga.
It's janky. It's probably like how they would have built shelves in the 80s, but I guess let's run to Home Depot, grab some shelving, grab some cleat material, grab some 2x2. I think we got paint downstairs.
So Leo is actually 2 months old today. He's 8 weeks old, 2 months, and things have gone really well. We had a very bumpy start, and I think that kind of traumatized us and made us really cautious about pretty much everything, about his exposure to people, about how much weight he was gaining, about really rigidly tracking all of his feeds. And I think we're starting to loosen up a little bit now that he's gaining weight consistently. He's doing really well. And for a long time, it was really hard to get out of the house. Just like trying to figure out what we needed and how to pack him up and what things to take in the diaper bag. And now we're kind of at the point where it's like, all right, you take an extra bottle, maybe some extra diapers, you pack him up. It doesn't really matter where he is in his nap, when he needs to eat. If we need to feed him while we're out, we just do it. And I think that has helped us get back to our normal routine a lot, because at the very beginning it was a huge hurdle just trying to figure out how to take him out with us. I think we're slowly getting the hang of this thing. Oh, no.
So we've seen this guy stuck a handful of times, and today he's blocking the road and nobody can get by, so we're gonna help him.
There he goes. We always joke that this is Trent's favorite thing to do in the winter. His favorite wintertime activity isn't snowmobiling or snowshoeing or cross-country skiing. No, it's towing people out of the ditch and off the side of the road when they slide off because of the icy, steep roads up here. This is only the second or third time he's had to do this year, but they've all been in the last like 5 or 6 days. Like all of a sudden, winter came late, but it came really, really heavy and intense, and this van has been having problems the last few days, so I know he'll be excited to get this guy out of here. Oh, they've got some motion. Oh boy. There we go.
Well, they didn't want me to winch him out. The guy down there was convinced that spinning him around was the best idea, but I know he lives up top. I was like, do you have any chains for this van? Because we've seen him stuck and having trouble quite a few times. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I got tons of chains. He's like, but they keep breaking. He's like, and the previous ones, they slashed my tires, my both rear tires.
Well, at least he got out safe and sound, and it wasn't even that much to get him out.
Yeah. So that guy, that van that he has built out is a Ford Transit, and they're rear-wheel drive. So rear-wheel drive is a little bit better when you're super heavy than like front-wheel drive like our van. I wouldn't even try to take our van up or down this road if there was just an inch of snow, let alone all this. No, it would be in the ditch upside down. Like it would just, our van would die for sure. And the thing about the Transit is that like now they make the Transit with all these crazy options. You can get it in all-wheel drive, you can get it in a turbo V6, the EcoBoost, you can get it in like a 4-cylinder, you can get it in a diesel. It's like, you can get it naturally aspirated. It's got like all these different options that you can, you know, you can get it in, and he has the option that should not be up here, and that is rear-wheel drive, and it's fully built out, so it's super heavy. And when you pick your van, you got to pick your van wisely. And you know, if you're going to be up here, it has to be 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. There's just no question about it. And even if it is 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, you have to have chains, especially because they're so heavy. And these are just things that like I've picked up and learned over years of driving vans and built out vans and heavy vehicles. And I'm just hoping that, you know, very soon I'm gonna be able to put all my van knowledge to use.
Hey,
How you doing?
how we doing?
Hello.
Good. How was your holiday break?
Too long.
Too long?
Yeah, you're gonna get bored.
Yeah, I bet.
Leo's first trip to Home Depot.
First of many.
This is gonna be your second home, buddy.
All right, so we've done a little bit of improvisation here. Now, I don't know if this is the janky way to do it or if I should be buying like real like hardwood and like building these shelves and then painting them. But they have like these like laminated melamine surfaced pre-built shelves, and then they have these like vinyl coated like 1x3s that we can use as cleats. And so I think I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna like buy the pre-painted stuff and try to like cut them to size and then mount the cleats, because then we don't have to paint.
Yeah.
And we just have to put screws in this, and then I think we can get like those little white stickers that they use for crappy installations like this. And you cover up the screws with that. And then the number one reason that I wanna do that is because this stuff is like, you like can't scratch it. Your can of soup isn't gonna like stick to it because the paint gets like tacky for whatever reason. It's just like, it's a pretty legit option, and they're like 25 bucks.
We wanted to do raw cedar boards, and they're $58 a board. So I'm definitely much happier with this option. I'm very pleasantly surprised. We are almost done shopping here at Home Depot, and everything has gone really well. We ended up being able to feed the baby, burp the baby, put him back in his car seat, all while shopping and continuing to get some stuff done, which might not sound like a big deal to you, but it's a very big deal to us.
So basically this is our cleat material that we've got here, and then the laser level is determining where that first shelf is gonna go. We're using a stud finder obviously to find out exactly where the studs are. Also, this wall is extremely high consequence because there is a lot of electrical, a lot of plumbing, gas line. There's like literally everything in this wall right here. So it's a little sketchy, and we gotta make sure we're getting exactly on the studs and that there's nothing else in the way. And I'm just a little nervous.
You know it's bad when you're upstairs and you hear these guys saying to each other after 30 seconds, well, the gas line's on the right, so just go for it. Are you kidding me? It's been 10 seconds.
That's how we do things around here. So we got the first piece of cleating mounted in here, the back piece. Brandon is gonna cut the one side piece and we'll get that mounted. And we're gonna put a side piece over here.
And you're not gonna hit any gas lines.
Well, I just stopped to think that I don't even know if there's any studs in these side walls, so I don't know if the side pleats are gonna need to mount into.
Oh man.
That's a problem.
New year, new you. Really
New
getting
year,
after it.
same old Trent.
Not bad at all.
Little support leg there will straighten everything out.
Okay.
And there's gonna be another shelf just like this, right here.
Okay.
Another one right there.
Okay.
And then up here there's gonna be a little short shelf for our linens. Linens and things. Isn't that the name of the store?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that's our shelf name.
Nice.
We should get a label maker and put linens and things.
I need to get ready to go to an appointment, so I am taking the baby and going to the doctor's, and when I get back, hopefully we'll get to the point where we can actually take all of our stuff from the kitchen that is just overflowing. In every drawer, in every cupboard, are different versions and varieties of cookies and donuts. It's unbelievable. And we can put them all in the pantry and close these doors, and Trent can just have his own space, and I will just never have an office.
And Brandon and I are gonna be busting this out, and I doubt Allie is gonna be back in time, so we're gonna be working on this, and then I'm gonna go pick up a very special delivery. All right, progress was made. I would say that we're like 95% of the way done, but in true Trent and Allie fashion, we are missing one thing that we need to complete this. I'll show you guys what's going on here. So we got all of the shelves installed, and then there's this support bracket that is basically cut into sections, and it is pretty strong, but we want it to be really strong. And so we're taking another piece of material and we're basically sandwiching it on the front so that it looks nice and clean and there's no nail holes or screw holes or anything that looks super ugly. But the problem is I need some like 1-inch nails to sandwich those two pieces of wood together from the back. I don't have any 1-inch nails. I have 1.5-inch nails, and they would either be sticking out the back or sticking out the front, and it wouldn't look good. So I need to buy some 1-inch nails, and then this will be done, and that will literally take me 5 minutes, and maybe tonight when Allie gets home, she can clean all these shelves off, and we can start moving we can have a cookie migration, and we can move all the cookies and the goodies into the cabinet. I think I'm just gonna end up putting like a padlock on here, because Allie likes to talk so much smack about me liking all the cookies and all the goodies, and then she's gonna be like, hey, can I have a cookie? Because she does that every day, and you guys might not believe that. Every day she eats a cookie, and I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say, you gotta tell the people that you want the cookies just as bad as I do, and then you can have the code to the combination lock. And that will be the start of my divorce. So I probably won't do that, but I'm really excited that I do have a place for all these snacks now.
All right, well, I had an excellent doctor's appointment. Trent, I think, did some errands and got some other stuff done.
Picked up a special package.
Did pick up a special package, but I'm most interested in... Wow. This is totally not what I was expecting it to look like.
What do you think this is gonna look like?
I don't know. This looks really clean. This looks really nice.
Oh, good.
Really crisp.
I think it looks like crap, but...
What? Why?
I'm not gonna point it out. It's whatever.
It's perfect. The dog food fits in there.
Also,
You can put some Cheerios in
I
there.
realized that we moved out of Terry and into the house at the perfect time.
Why?
Because the furnace died like a few days ago in Terry.
Yeah.
And so there's no heat. You have to have like an electric space heater plugged in if you want it warm in there. And the water kept freezing even though all the heat cords were plugged in. And then today I just went to go plug in the truck into the block heater, and all the power is off down there.
Really?
Yeah, so it's just, you know, just a little fit of bad luck out there, but
At least nobody's living out
it
there.
doesn't matter because we got good luck in here.
Woo!
You guys ready to see what this package is?
Oh my goodness. How excited are you?
What is it? I'm like a little kid in a candy shop right now.
For those of you wondering, this is Trent's Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday, all in one.
And anniversary gift.
And anniversary gift.
And Leo's birthday. Ready?
Yeah. Woo! Oh my gosh.
Look at that!
Wow, that is pretty.
Look at that! Whoa. Oh gosh! It's really heavy. Oh.
Wow.
I'm so excited. It's an espresso machine. If you guys aren't familiar with what it looks like, it is a espresso machine. I've been waiting for months to get this espresso machine, and I'm extremely excited about it. And hopefully, I will never need another espresso machine again in my lifetime. All right, so I've done a lot of research, and I decided to get this machine. It's a La Marzocco. It's from, it's like an Italian brand, and it's a legit espresso machine. I will pass this down to my children. This is like a family heirloom, okay? This is like, I'm so excited about this. It is like such a beautiful work of art. It is literally the Ferrari of espresso machines, and I'm like so excited to have it. And now that I've unpacked it and I've realized how many pieces come with it, I don't think I'm making espresso anytime soon. Tomorrow, we have a even bigger surprise than the espresso machine, and that's when we're gonna see it. What is up, guys, and good morning. We are getting a little bit of an early start on things today, or at least it feels early, because without fail, I have to wake up in the middle of the night for at least a half an hour and feed my loving baby, because he does this kind of stuff. There you go. Don't worry. Don't worry. There you go. Be calmed by the sound of my voice. See that? Anyway, today we have a incredibly huge surprise, and we've been hinting at this for what feels like a decade. It's probably only been like a couple years or a couple months. We're really excited to show you guys, and I don't know, I can't really even say anything without giving it away. We've got our precious cargo. We've got Leo, he's in the car seat ready. I've got cheese danishes here that are gonna be safe with Leo. We've actually got to go to a little bit of a doctor's appointment this morning so Leo can get a checkup. Then we're going to the big surprise.
So if you remember, we had our van shipped back from Argentina when we had to abandon it at the start of coronavirus. Definitely looks like a bit of a disaster in here.
Like one more switch to flip and the lights and everything are gonna turn off.
Yeah. We've built our whole life around this.
Yeah.
No way! No way! Oh my goodness!
It's here!
I'm so excited! Wow! We had it stored at Trent's grandparents for a little bit, and then it was up at our property for a little bit, and it's been gone for a few months now, and a lot of you have been asking, where is our van? Well, it's actually been stored at the shop. And it's at the shop for a different reason than you might expect. We're about to tell you why and show you what the van has been up to.
All right, we've got a few things that we need to discuss here. So if you guys remember earlier last year, kind of in the summer, we introduced some people that were gonna be helping us with a collaborative project. This is that project. Also, if you guys remember a while back when we went into a Mercedes dealership at the end of one of our videos, which was a clue or a hint that was revealed far, far too early in advance, and it just confused a lot of people, and that was also for this project. Now we're about to take you guys into the shop, we're gonna show you guys around. I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely nervous. We're really nervous. We've been working on this project we've been dreaming it up for years, and we've been working on it like hard for the last like 6 months. And we've been trying to find the perfect opportunity to show you guys what we've been up to. And I guess today is the day. Welcome to the shop.
This is Mountain Made Vans, and it's a dream that we've had in our hearts for years. Finally, we are making it come to life.
So we had to take all of our experience with living in vans and building vans and working on vans, and we had to gather the right people so that we could actually start building vans, and we're customizing vans, doing full build outs, and we're so excited to share this information with you guys. So this is Pamela Vanderson over here. She's looking pretty rough. She's been through the ringer, and she's been sitting in the shop for a few months. Now, what's right here behind Allie is Pamela Vanderson 2.0.
We are so excited. We have a brand new ProMaster that we've built out to basically replicate Pamela Vanderson, because people ask us all the time if they can buy our van, and we wanted to give you a brand new version, a cleaned up version, because let's face it, our Pamela has been through a lot.
Now this van isn't done by any means. As you can see, it's kind of bare bones right now. We're in the middle of the conversion, but also we've done something very special, and that's that since we lived so long in Pamela Vanderson, we found out all the things that we did not like about that van. And in this van, we've changed everything.
We want to give you a little bit of a sneak peek to see kind of the way it's looking right now, but basically it's almost done, and as soon as it's done, it will be up for sale.
Now I know you guys are probably saying, well, Trent, you guys went into a Mercedes dealership in the past, and that's a ProMaster. You probably didn't get that at a Mercedes dealership. And you're right. Here in Utah, it was extremely hard to find any sprinters, and we did our best, but we found one ProMaster and we found a Sprinter. So this conversion is what's gonna take place after Pamela Vanderson 2.0. We're gonna start working on the Sprinter. It's gonna have its own unique build, and we're gonna start on that as soon as Pamela's done. But now it's time to introduce you guys to the people that are helped making it happen. So these are our business partners. You guys have probably already met Matt. And a lot of you guys already know Bryce.
Precise Bryce.
Precise Bryce.
And we got you guys lunch.
This is gonna be a good day. This is gonna be a good day.
It's really cool that we're finally to the point where we can make this dream a reality. We've been talking about this for years. Trent used to help consult people that were building their own vans on how to go through every single step and make everything that they wanted to come true come to reality. And after just years of consulting on other people's vans, creating our own vans, this is our second van that we've built together. It just felt like this was a natural next step, but we didn't know how to make it come to life. And it's taken many, many hours of phone calls, Zoom calls, team meetings, goal planning, and trying to figure out budgets and realistic expectations for this business for it to finally get off the ground. We are really excited to see where it's going to go, and we're nervous, honestly. We're really nervous because it's kind of a huge deal. It's taken a lot of time and effort. Bryce and Matt have really put so much time and effort into this business themselves. We're really, really thankful for their support and for them being here. And we're excited to hear what you guys think. But they say when you're doing something in life that scares you and excites you and makes you really nervous, then it's usually a sign that you're doing the right thing. And I'm really hoping that this is one of those things. So Bryce is from Utah. Matt just moved here from North Carolina.
Yep.
How are you liking it here?
Love it.
Yeah?
Absolutely love it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
The snow hasn't scared you off yet?
No. I'm from Minnesota, so.
That's right. You're used to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Minnesota.
Is this what you thought you'd be doing with your lives?
Oh yeah.
These guys are doing a tremendous job, and it's really fun to be able to like collaborate with guys that know what they're doing, and we're doing a lot of cool things in Pamela 2.0. She has a water heater that's an isotemp, which is basically heated off of the van's radiator, the cooling system, so it keeps a big tank of hot water, doesn't cost cost you anything to run it, and then as a backup, you can actually use it as an electric water heater. But all you gotta do is drive around, and then you have hot water to take a shower, or wash dishes, or do whatever you need. It's a really cool system.
And just like Pamela Vanderson, this van is going to have a full shower, a full toilet, a big bed.
Full shower, nature's head toilet, oven, stove, seating for 3, sleeping for 2, everything you need.
I'm excited. It's looking really good.
Yeah. Well, we've spent the better half of today just kind of brainstorming and talking about little tidbits and finishing up on Pamela 2.0, and then we've actually kind of started brainstorming about what we're gonna do with the Sprinter. So this is a 2021 170-inch wheelbase, 2-wheel drive Sprinter. We're gonna do the best we can with this 170. It's gonna go up for sale after Pamela Vanderson 2.0, but I'm really excited to get Pamela 2.0 finished up because she's looking mighty fine. We will be coming in and out of the shop. We'll be doing a lot more work down here in the future, so we'll probably bring you guys with us and show you some of the behind the scenes of some of the vans being built and working on them and things like that. But this is probably gonna do it for us today. Well, I guess the cat is out of the bag.
I know.
We're van builders, or we started a van build business, and we're really excited to get these vans built out and start working on other vans and working on customers' vans, and it's just like a really exciting thing that Allie and I have, kind of dreamt about since we built our first vans out, and now it's like becoming a reality.
It's crazy.
It is really exciting. If any of you guys are interested in having a van built out, or you're looking for a van to buy, or you want to buy one of these vans we're building right now, nobody knows about this up until this point. The only people that know about this are the people in this building. So now that the cat's out of the bag, if you guys are interested at all, we have an email. It's going to be sales@mountainmadevans.com. You guys can email us there, or you can go to mountainmadevans.com, which is our website, and check that out.
This is a huge leap of faith, and we're really excited, but we're also really nervous with how it's all going to happen and continue on from here. And I know that it's something that we're really passionate about. And honestly, that's the best thing you can do, right? Are projects that you're passionate about.
Absolutely. And we have a ton of faith in Matt and Bryce that they're also going to do a really good job helping us with this venture. We're really excited for what's to come. So like I said, you guys can check out that email or the website if you guys are interested. We wanted to thank you guys so much for coming along on today's adventure. Now you guys know the big surprise. And if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure you do.
Thanks, guys. Check it out right here. We'll put the link again, and we appreciate you.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
And if we do this right and take our time, everything else is gonna fall in line. 'Cause we're built from the ground up. Foundation is solid trust. Show the world what